I'm an earthworm woman. In the mornings, I fill my tanks by breathing the energy of the sea and tasting the power of the sun penetrating my skin. There's an air of no care, which comes with age, and I hold my head up proudly, liking who I've become. I'm not afraid of smells, or dirt, or to walk barefoot across the stones. Sometimes I wade through the shallow water just to embrace its fluid element, my hair often crazy and loose, being pulled by and flying in the wind. I can be glamorous if I want to, although makeup was never my thing. And I've learnt that life is for living, not fearing, and so I absorb it like a sponge. Oh, grand rising and welcome, everyone. I don't know if other people have been feeling a bit all over the place last few days, but my laptop has, and so has my phone, and they've been very, very not connecting with me, and I don't know what's going on. It's like everything's delayed and being very strange. Good morning, Jan. Now I have a little problem because beautiful Maddalena, who has got so much to say, she's texting me right now. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Okay, we had a little technical error there, a little technical problem, but now I'll make sure she's actually just wiped the sweat from her brow. Give her a second, and I'll bring her in. I can't. Here we go. We can't see you. Can you talk?
Hear me, Rahana?
We can hear you, Maddalena.
Oh,
So we can hear you. We can't see you. So we'll wait for that.
So sorry, everyone.
No, it's okay. It's only Jan. No.
Hello there.
No. Look, we'll hear you until we see you. But don't worry, because it's all a part of the act.
So disappointed.
It's all part of the whole.
Rahana, I put my makeup on. I gave myself a facial, a body scrub.
It's the big reveal. The big reveal will be coming. The big reveal will be coming. Okay. So have a keep looking around for your camera.
Keep looking around for your camera.
Maddalena, have a look around for your camera. Keep going. Just keep trying things. Camera. Okay. Now. So we're not going to talk about yesterday specifically because we all have our own interpretation of what it was about, why we went or didn't go, and it's not really health related. I do believe I'm going to go to the other ones where it's a quiet one, a silent thing, protest. Anyway, another thing I was thinking to myself this morning. I'm going to make some Earthworm Woman t-shirts. It's all about resilience and strength and I haven't really thought of the third word yet, but so I might just make some very interesting looking t-shirts if people want to wear an Earthworm Woman t-shirt. Nothing to do with being in a club or whatever. It's just there's a lot of feisty, intelligent, progressive business often more mature morning Anna women and men, of course, but and I think we should be proud to be that, all of the above. And so just Earthworm Woman, I'm an Earthworm Woman, something like that on a t-shirt I think would work. I've got to do that this week because hi Belinda. Well, that's it. A man worm t-shirt. That doesn't quite ring, does it, though? Now, Maddalena's gone again, so we'll just hopefully she can hear.
I'm actually here, but unfortunately, I can't get the video working, everyone. So I really apologize for this.
We'll keep perceiving. So how are you, Maddalena, anyway? If you can.
I'm doing really well. Very excited to speak with you and your listeners this morning. Honestly, I got up really early and just, I don't know why, but I gave myself a really huge extra care kind of workout. Body care, skincare. Did a bit of a 10-minute workout in the morning. I was really kind of looking forward to it.
Look,
You'll just have to be blessed with my voice today.
I could actually text Michael to see if he can help me with the camera thing at the same time, but we'll keep talking. Now, I've been using Maddalena's beautiful products since I met her. I don't even know when it was now, a couple of months ago, a few months back, when I went to see, first of all, you sent me some, and then I went to see you on one of the markets that you do in the Last Stop Wine Bar, which is every first Saturday of the month.
Every first Saturday of the month, and our next one is coming up this Saturday, actually.
Next Saturday, yes. And your store looked incredible, and your products that you have there. You have to see these products because it's not just about what they look like. It's about what they smell like and their consistency. I don't know if you can see this. They are so beautifully thick, because often, you buy things and you go, oh, that looks nice or smells nice, whatever. But they're very light and they're very runny. And Maddalena's products, Intimate Duet, are very you just really want to put them on you and rub them into your hands, whatever. That's a beautiful lavender one. So, and of course, she sent me this time the ingredients, and it's just nothing. It's all nothing bad, nothing question marky. It's castor oil, it's mango. No, not castor oil. Shea butter, coconut oil, mango butter, vitamin E, and lavender. Simple, beautiful things. But she makes them, and she makes them very in a special, obviously, her lab. Now, I'm going to talk to Maddalena more when she can show me her things. This is one thing, actually, I have been using every day. So I was going to do another ad, but I thought I can't use that because I've almost finished it, which is the facial serum.
It's a little addictive, isn't it, Rahana?
Serum. Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it goes in. Very, like, castor oil and things like that's great at night, but this stuff is for day, so you don't feel you got this heavy oil on there. So how is you're talking now about you, and I hope we can see you soon.
I can't do it, Rahana. I'm really
the bottom of your screen.
I've gone there, hun.
I'm just saying on the StreamYard thing. Have you looked at the camera and gone in there and seen you've got the right camera on?
Yeah, I have.
Are you on your phone?
No, my phone just won't even let me go in now. I tried every avenue, and I'm unfortunately I'm not very savvy. But when it comes to tech stuff, as I've mentioned to you many times, I've tried. It's just going to be too stressful. If you're quite happy to speak with me, have you?
Yes, but you know what I'm doing? I'm just getting your photo, and so we can.
Oh, maybe do that.
I'm going to put your photo there.
The old-fashioned way.
And that way.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I was so looking forward to just being live, like completely live, but unfortunately, you'll have to come to the market and meet me personally.
Yes. I don't think I can do that because it will take over the whole screen, but I'll do a quick flash.
Really? Okay.
Okay. There she is in the background.
Hello.
Work. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Remove you. That's who we're talking to. I'll put you in the background if I can. No, I can't. Oh, no, I've got to get you there. There we go. Okay, so that's okay.
All right, that's not too bad. We can cope with that, Rahana.
This is Maddalena, for those who haven't ever seen her.
Hi, everyone.
Now, so how has it been in the last few months? Because you've really gone forward with your own business, which is called Intimate Duet, you've got two things. One is the in-depth massage,
Yeah.
and the other one is the intimate duet. So are they both doing well?
They both collaborate, first of all.
Hmm.
And, I have my ups and I have my downs, just like every other individual in our community or not. And just like any other business, I think the secret is just keep going, just keep moving forward no matter what, and following your heart and your passion. I'm definitely passionate about what I do. I'm very good at what I do, and I love what I do, and I think that's really important. I am very natural when it comes to customer service. I love face-to-face service. I love one-on-one interaction. I'm very old school that way, and I think that's where my strength is, and that's where I succeed the most, more than I do, on social media. I'm definitely a one-on-one person. So I just keep moving forward and not give up. And when I do feel like giving up, and at times I get those moments like everyone else, I think, no, I can't. I just got to keep moving forward. And I do, because I believe in what I do.
Yeah. And you don't know what's ahead. You do not know what's ahead. Now, this is going out to several platforms plus Rumble. So we'll just keep mentioning your products. It's there anyway. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I agree.
I've been in the industry. Sorry, Rahana. I've been in the industry of hairdressing, massage, and blending oils, skincare, body care for a very, very long time. And I've always hated how, as consumers, we've been lied to all these years about what we're actually paying for. And whether you buy a lot or whether you don't, everyone buys skincare and body care and hair care. And we spend a lot of money on toxins, on ingredients that we have no idea about until one day we do. And I think that's what happened to me. One day I just knew that what was going into our products were poisons.
Yeah.
That a lot of money was, I mean, the light just switched on one day, yeah?
And of course, the skin is the receptor, everything that goes on the skin goes in.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know initially. It was only just much later in life, and in particular the last few years, where I realized we've been fooled all this time. We get so easily sucked in by the high grade marketing, all the colors and the sexy women and the sexy men and all the noise, that we don't realize that a lot of the money is going into that and not necessarily the product.
The products, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've never been one. I'm one of those people that puts myself last, generally, in buying things like that. So I'll keep things for 1,000 years. I think I've got a toner that I probably bought 10 years ago.
I'll throw it out. It's no good. Throw it out. That's the first thing I tell my clients is look at what you've got, and if it's older than a year, throw it out. It's really no good for you. And we don't, and it may seem like a waste of money, but it's not, because
no, this is
one of the things that I promised myself is that I would always make my products feasible so that everyone can feel they can afford it, and everyone can feel that they're being cared for, and that I'm not just about money. I mean, I've got to live like everybody else, and you know that, Rahana, you're in the same position. But I care about the person first, and this has been my motto: the money follows anyway, naturally. Care about the person first, care about the client first, care about the customer first, be honest, do the right thing, and then everything else follows.
And I'm like you, this is a community to bring people together, and I am going to have Dr. Wolf on next week, so he's had problems with his wife's family, but I'm going to keep doing it to a degree, but I'm really actually looking forward to what else it can be, and to grow it. So at the moment, I think, okay, well, this doesn't financially bring anything in, except sometimes with people who buy the products through Earthworm Woman. It helps Earthworm Woman. because a small percentage comes to me, but also with so that's the hemp flower oil and grasses of life and the intimate duet products. But other than that, there's no income here. But I'm passionate about creating it, and the things will come later. And that's just, that's just one of the things.
Well, as you know, it's not just about selling the product. It is also about aligning with people that have the same values and same ethics and beliefs. And that's where you and I come in. And I think from the word go, we connected. Yeah. And, we aligned on so many areas. And they're the kind of, those are the kind of people that and forums that I want to support, what it is that you're doing. The values and the ethics that align.
Exactly. And what it is also, we're just like, you could spend thousands on marketing out there, like you said, but that's not where you want to go. Or get it to a bigger. But that's not where you want to go. You actually want to do, they used to call it, those small businesses. I can't remember now. But you're a small business, but you're an essential, because we do want to give ourselves. It's essential to give yourself some treats,
Absolutely.
Right?
It's important. Not just essential, it's important.
Yeah, you made me think I'm going to clear out everything that's been around for too long, and just have the new things, and the things like you've given me and everything, and things which I really want to have on my skin, rather than like, oh, well, I better keep that because it's, was expensive at the time or something. But and I'm very particular. I don't have I never buy things with chemicals in, ever. Even like, I just did this tap dancing show, and all I did was some makeup on my face, which has nothing bad in it, But so yeah, that we have to stick to that, because we know all the rubbish that's in those a lot of other products.
Absolutely.
And how bad it can be.
I think, people are starting to become, consumers are starting to become more aware. I think it's not enough. We're still kind of, our attention still gets stolen, in a sense, from big companies, that I won't mention names, but just huge companies that spend millions of dollars on marketing, as I mentioned before, and not enough money on the actual quality of product. And we're consumed by that marketing, and we just spend the money. We just go and spend money without even thinking about what we're really buying. We're really just buying the marketing. That's what we're buying, not the actual product. Because I want to turn that around. I want people that when they're buying something that I've formulated and created, that they really have the full genuine product in their hand, and they can feel confident about what they're using. And just to go a little bit further, it's not just about buying a product, buying my product and using it. During that time where you are using it, it's more than just a product. It's, spending time for yourself, self-care, makes you feel better. It does help your mood. It does bring a bit of joy in your heart. It uplifts you, and therefore you're a better person for it. You're better with other people.
How long does it take you where do you get sort of the ideas, and then how long does it take you to come up with a new product? You said you've made a new bath oil.
Yes, I did. I've been wanting to do that for ages. I actually made one months ago, but then there's a period where I test it, where I use it on myself. I'm the main tester, but then I also have a handful of people that I give products to, and I get them to test it and give me their feedback and all that kind of thing. I don't know how I get the ideas. I just kind of wake up in the morning and I think, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to research all my ingredients, and see what I can come up with. And that's what I did.
And you have a little lab at home?
I do. I do have a lab at home. I have a table full of different kind of information that I go into, because I do a lot of research and a lot of writing with my hand. So my hand occasionally gets very tired. I'm very old school. I love handwriting, and I love, using my laptop as well. But then I've also got a separate area where it's purely where I make things. But I do also have a lab that I collaborate with. Where I go and I speak to I mean, I'm still studying, so I'm not fully qualified as a formulator. So I collaborate with a qualified formulator and will ask him, how do you think this will work? And we'll try something out, and then I'll produce it. Now, everything I produce is not mass. I don't want to go mass. I'm not interested. I don't really care about mass production or about mass selling. I really care about people. And so I'll produce things in small batches, fresh, sell them, and then make another fresh batch. So you haven't got products that, will last 3 years. My products won't.
Yeah.
It'll be 6 to 12 months because
tallow should be great. Yeah, but that's tallow, exactly. But this is different. So I do suggest, if you're anywhere near Essendon next Saturday, go to the market in the morning, because there's lots of people doing their own little independent businesses there. But I 100%. Oh, Michael's here, but so she's got trouble with her camera. If you have any way of helping. So Maddalena's store looks exquisite, and that's a really lovely thing that you just said there. You don't have stashes and stashes. You almost make to order in a way. So that's one thing. But what about the people? Are you still here? What about the people that don't live in Melbourne? Who can't get to that, because we need to be able to reach. There's a huge community here, and we're going to support each other in different ways. If you support Maddalena's intimate duet, and you mentioned earthwormwoman, you support me a little bit and keeps me actually thinking, okay, I'm going to keep building this. So we have to help each other. And I think this isn't like a luxury item necessarily. I'm sure everybody buys hand cream sometimes, face stuff for our faces. This is a whole body oil here, We just do, because we sometimes look at ourselves in the mirror and go, okay, we need to put something. But I just think
as we mature in age, we do need a little bit more help, because naturally our skin becomes not as easily hydrated, but it doesn't remain as hydrated as it used to. So we do need a little bit of help, and that's okay. It still has the same effects in terms of spending that time to self-care, and it still has that same effect of changing your mood and feeling better about yourself and more confident. And then you just kind of pass that on to other people naturally, because you feel better about yourself. And I think when you're using something that is natural botanical oils, they do make you feel fresh and youthful and just uplifted. It does make a difference.
Yeah. Just makes you feel good to leave the house as well.
It does. It does. For yourself. You do it for yourself. It's about how you feel first.
I know we do sound like an infomercial here, but hey, whatever. I mean, if
the big wide world does it, there's no reason why we can't. The difference is that we do it with a genuine spirit. That's the difference.
Because it smells so beautiful, you don't need to put any perfume on as well.
No, I don't. I haven't used perfumes for like 20 years. I don't.
Or essential oils or anything. Yeah, because
poison. You can get the same effect.
You can get the same effect. Sorry.
You can get the same effect. Instead of wearing, toxic perfumes, you can get the same kind of. You definitely can get the same effect, better effect, with body butters and body oils, and you know that you're not harming yourself. In particular, your hormones, ladies. Why do so many women have problems with their hormones? The light switched on one day. What are we using on our bodies?
Hormone inhibitors are everywhere.
That is a real thing. That is a real thing.
People use, they plug in things in their house to make smells come out. Number one, they're hormone inhibitors. Really toxic. Things you stick in your car or going to Uber.
You need to be very mindful.
I can always smell that horrendous, whatever it is that comes off of those things that hang.
They're all toxic.
underarm, the spray shit. It's all. I mean, I
They're
don't
even
use that.
worse. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Once you start going down that, I hate using the word rabbit hole, but in a sense, yeah, you
It's not a
just
rabbit hole.
can't
It's
go
a
back.
knowledge. It's knowledge. Yeah.
Knowledge. Yeah, that's a better word for it. You can't go back. It really, you just, yeah, and you know what? It doesn't take long before you get rid of everything and be okay with that. And you save so much money by doing that.
By just being very
We've
simple
also,
with it. Yeah. Does
yeah,
anybody
that's the
on
other thing.
here?
Very simple.
We haven't got huge amounts watching on here, but we've got lots of other streams, so maybe they're watching as well. They will watch as well. If anyone wants to try some of Maddalena's beautiful products, at least just if you got, or even if you have a birthday coming up, or a gift, you need to buy a gift for someone. This is the perfect thing. If you've got a few things together and you make a little beautiful gift. To me, that's the ultimate gift. One of the ultimate gifts. It's just scented candles are bad. Exactly, all of that stuff. Anything where it's got natural, they added scents to something that you have to burn, or I'm telling you, even incense. Apparently, some of them are not good. We talked about this a while back, but so yeah, I'm just going to put the way they can get hold of you for your products is through your Instagram. Maddalena's getting her website up. Correct?
Yeah. So if I can just intervene for a moment, it is taking me a long, long time to get even just the basic website up, because I just I'm not very good at things like that. But it is getting there. So the best way to contact me, well, you can just check out my Facebook and my Instagram. So you can look up Intimate Duet, or you can look up In-Depth Massage. It's the same forum. It'll take you there. What I've been noticing in particular at late is when I have consultations with people, that's where probably the real information and comes through, and where people tend to really want to get into the products, because I've been able to talk them through things. So I would love to offer everybody, doesn't matter who it is, and it's something I will be doing ongoing. I believe it's not, I'd rather talk to people than just having someone order a product. I'm happy to have a skincare consultation, a free skincare consultation. You can call me, or we can arrange some kind of, Zoom or something, and we can talk about what your needs are. And that way I can guide what I feel is best for you. So I'd love to offer that to your listeners. Please mention that you have come from Earthwormwoman, so that way in turn I can also support Rohanna. So this is something I'm noticing more and more is not being offered in the world. Face-to-face, or just one-on-one personal consultation. And if you are offered it, and this is, I'm saying this from experience now, you actually have to pay something for it. You don't have to pay for my time. I give it freely because I want to.
And because you're real, you're genuine. So I've just got a question up here from Belinda back there. Here. Now, so she's saying, don't they go off after a while? And I'm assuming they're talking about these products. So
yeah. So most of my products go under the banner of anhydrous, which means there's no water. Any product that has no water does not need a preservative to make sure that it keeps, clear of bacteria and fungal and all that kind of thing. Okay, so my products, because they're all oil-based, what I use as a form of keeping it fresh is vitamin E or rosemary, and you can check all that out, and that will help the product from oxidizing. Okay, and also the way that I practice in my lab is also important. So there's gloves, there's apron, there's hat, cap on. Everything has to be sterile and clean, and that also helps it from going off. Now, also the way that you store your products, and that would be with any products. don't keep it under the sun. Don't keep the lid open. Ensure that the lid is on the product. Ensure that it's stored somewhere where it's not steamy and hot, preferably. Don't put your products under the sun, and that helps it to keep okay. And my products will last 6 to 12 months. Without it, I haven't had any problems. 6 to 12 months. You should be using your product in 6 months anyway if you're using it daily. So that shouldn't be an issue. But that is a very good question and a very fair question. If I could just add, at some point I will be making things like cleansers and what have you that do require water. And of course, I will need to use a little bit of preservative. Now, I would be using the better quality preservatives, okay, which is for the benefit of the product to make sure that it does keep, stored well. So at some point, that will be happening. Well, we'll be using preservatives, just to let everyone know.
Your exact area out, but what do you call that?
Okay, so I'm in the western suburbs, which isn't a problem. Doesn't matter where you are in Australia. You talk to me first. Let's have a Zoom or let's have some kind of a call. We talk. I've got a couple of clients at the sunny coast that I send products to. So I can organize that. Most of my clientele are here in Victoria, but that doesn't mean I can't help others that are interstate. But talk to me first. I'd rather that. And make sure you mention Earthworm Woman, please. I do have an email. You can contact me first through there. So I can say it, and then you can maybe put it up if you like.
I can put it up as you say it.
Yeah. So it's intimate.
Oh, it wasn't about Maddalena. All right. MADD.
No, we're going to, it's different. So it's changed. Intimate duet.
Just 1 second. I've just already put something there. I'm going to put those guys up now.
It's all good, Belinda.
Yeah, so it's intimate duet.
Intimate duet at gmail.com. Please ensure that you do mention Earthworm Woman so I know where you've come from. And we can organize a phone conversation or a Zoom or a Facebook face-to-face kind of chat, and we'll take it from there. I think that's really important to have that one-on-one with people.
Yeah, and also, like you said, if you want to see it in person without going to you can actually go to the market. Intimate duet.
Yeah. If you live around Essendon, so the market will be at Essendon. It's at a beautiful little wine bar called the Last Stop Wine Bar. She has an area in the back, and we set it up each month. So after you have a look at the stores and what have you, spend time with us, go back in the bar area, have a drink, have something to eat. It's a great ambience. The host is amazing, and it's a really great space to connect and reconnect. So there's been a lot of fellowship, community fellowship, as well as also the outside world, of course. And it's always a great, great event.
And then you also do some massage things on Thursday evenings.
I do. So the Last Stop Wine Bar, the owner there has been an absolute advocate when it comes to many things that I've suggested. She's really supportive of local business, being one herself also. So once a month on a Thursday, usually the second Thursday or the first Thursday of the month, I set up a little massage area in the back. There's like a separate room, and I do half-an-hour massages. And part of that is after the massage, you go into the bar, you have yourself a meal and a glass of wine that goes with the massage. It's only $65, so you're getting a great deal. And it's just a nice way to wind down the week. And it's a really inexpensive way, I guess, to experience what I do. And hopefully you'll come again. But it's been an absolute success. I love it. We have the heaters on. We've got a beautiful ambience, and it's just fantastic.
So it's all of those three things for $65?
$65, is the half-an-hour massage, which also includes a glass of wine with your meal.
Yeah, okay.
The food is exquisite. The ambience is great. The hosting is awesome. So the Last Stop Wine Bar in Essendon, 43 Rose Street, Essendon. You've been, Rahana, and you loved it.
Yes. I didn't come for the massage. I came for the market. Yes, I
Yeah.
think it's a great place. Absolutely. And it's not too far from anything. So
No,
this is
we
about
kept it kind of
supporting that.
central. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're
Now,
welcomed. That's the other thing, to be able to enter a
wind down a
place
bit.
where you feel welcomed is,
Mhm.
they're the kind of places I want to support.
Well, we should be welcome everywhere, shouldn't
We
we?
should, but we're not.
But sometimes, yeah.
Now, you had
Um,
one of my massages, Rahana, and you had a little bit of an experience the first time that when we really met, which was at my home,
yeah.
and we spent a
I thought
beautiful time.
it was an incredible massage. I actually have never had a massage as good as yours. That's 100%. I haven't had many massages, but I was the kind of one you go, "Oh my god, I would definitely have that again," or regularly. So, this is absolutely genuine, okay? We're not, just trying to sell it, but, seriously, massage, incredible stuff. Shush, shush, phone. So let's go, yeah, so building our own businesses and building what we're passionate about, because we don't want to keep going and working for other people, especially not now. My thing at the moment, I'm really trying to think what to do with the plays from here, or do I come up with something new, and to keep that going. But I also want to broaden the Earthworm Woman to in person. I don't want to always do this online, especially if all the other rubbish comes in soon. And at the weekend I met, because I do tap dancing once a week, and for fun, and that was all geared towards a concert. And in the concert, all the classes just do their 2 dances each, and we all do a finale together. And I met Jeannie, with the big last name, who has 11 children, and 4 of her girls do tap dancing. So it was really nice to go and to talk to her. And I guess what I'm going there with is it's just part of living. We've got all of this chaos around us, and they want us to be sucked into that and consume with that and fighting each other. And that's the hope to me. Like yesterday was 100% to make conflict. It wasn't the way people went there. It wasn't what people went with a completely different motive, but what was set up was to create some sort of conflict, especially in Melbourne. I don't know what other places were alike, but we can't get sucked into that. We have to work. I mean, look, we have to work, with all people, apart from racist ones and people that want to start fighting. So what am I saying there? I just wish, yeah, but driven. Well, it's not that far, I don't think, Anna, from where you are. But it doesn't
Essendon
matter
is quite
because,
easy to get to.
yeah, well, if you can't do the massage, I 100% guarantee recommend buying some of the products, because everyone will
Have a
get to the
chat with
stage.
me, everyone. Feel free to, just
Yeah,
contact me. I'm happy to speak with you. And there's no obligation, and there's no look. It's not going to cost you anything. Actually, you might learn something from me. I might learn something from you. Actually,
yeah.
you could give me an idea
Well,
for a new product.
so
So
what this comment here, because I was talking to
hi
Maddalena
there,
about
Anna.
that
Would love to
space.
see you and Maddalena in person.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? You mentioned about wanting to do
we were
Earthworm
just.
Woman
I was just
live,
going
and
to
we've
say.
actually mentioned that before, haven't we, Rahana?
Yeah, no, yes, I was just going to say we talked about using that space for
Yes.
perhaps an earthworm woman, I don't know, little soiree or something, but also to do some poetry, do some
Yeah.
live poetry maybe, or
We both write poetry.
yep.
Might even sing a tune. I don't know whether anybody's heard Rahana sing, but she's got a pretty cool voice.
What about you? You probably the things we
Well,
can't do. We could do a couple of things. We could sing a
we could
poem.
do something, Rahana. Would be really cool.
I'll tap no, no. But I do think we need to have some. There's coming together. I mean, like other people that I've
It's so
interviewed.
important.
There's Fiona's coming across from Indonesia at some point in October, and she's going to be doing her fascia workshops.
Awesome.
I'm interested in going up actually towards the sun soon. You just mentioned the Sunshine Coast. You know, I could even bring some of your stuff up there to sell if you could do such a thing.
Absolutely.
If they wouldn't do, if they wouldn't, no, it's not. It's not out of
Really,
the country.
the world, even though there's so much going on at the moment, it's still our oyster if we choose it to be. There's
If
still
we have
so
to do
many
it
wonderful
physically for
things
a
we can
while,
do
that's what we
and
do.
enjoy.
Yeah.
So so don't stay, closed up in your little box of thinking. Look outside the box, everyone. There's so much that we can do no matter what age we are. Actually, I love my age. I do. I love the maturity and the wisdom and the strength and the confidence that I now have as a 60-year-old. I just love that. And I don't feel I'm too old for anything. I think that I can
we're in a different time now. I think it's all, well, I don't think we're in a different time now in that way, but it's all about how you feel about yourself and how you act, how you interact and how you perceive yourself and how you want to be perceived. Because some people are older and old because they go, oh, that's it now. It's all, seal everything up. I'm just going to sit in this cupboard for the rest of my life and
which
whatever.
is sad because we need them. We need each other. We need each other to make an impact in each other's lives. We need one another more today than I think ever before. So stay connected. Don't close the door on yourself. Go out and make a difference. Someone may actually need you, no matter what it is that you're doing in life.
So many vibrant people out there who, like, I've got lots of friends, they don't think about age or numbers, whatever. It's just about living and about being. And you don't have to drink wine either. Was it Anna? You can share your wine or you can have something else. I'm sure they're not going to
have a soft drink if we're talking about the massage and wine. But most people choose the wine.
They're not going to just go, you have to have the wine because that's what you prayed for.
Look, honestly, I love what I do and I love what I'm good at. And I am a good massage therapist because I really do care. I am, foundational, but I'm also very intuitive. So you do walk, get off that table having felt you've just had an experience. And, and to be able to finish that experience with a light meal and a beautiful glass of wine is really different. It's special. It's different. And, I'm very fortunate that my clients can experience that at a place like the Last Stop Wine Bar because it has that kind of mood and ambience. So if you can book yourself in, you won't regret it. You'll come back. I assure you.
So they go to the In-Depth Massage Facebook page, or it's the same page, isn't it?
Oh, look, they can just contact me through Intimate Duet. Look, the two businesses are together. They're separate but together. They collaborate together on so many levels. So you can just go there and
with the massage,
I do have to kind of clean up my Facebook page and my Instagram. Look, it's happening, but the best way is you can call me or you can text me, but just mention Rahana so I know where you've come from, or you can email me.
With the massage, I remember you said you have different types. You've got facial massage, prenatal, postnatal massage, lomi, hot stones.
I do the most popular things that my clients will ask for is, the body massage, which is usually neck, shoulders, lower back, upper back, and glute areas. A lot of people kind of hold their tension there. Some people want a sports massage, so they really want to concentrate on the calves and your legs and the feet. I'll do a facial where, yes, I use all my products, but one of the main things I do is I concentrate on the massage of the facial area. So I stimulate the blood circulation. You look 10 years younger by the time I'm finished. It really does make a difference. Lomi is not for everybody. So that's kind of a special kind of massage. Not everyone's comfortable having that, but it is a beautiful massage, and it can take, I've done a Lomi Lomi where it's taken 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's a long massage. And what else? Hot stones. Hot stones. I use hot stones and hot oil in winter. People love that. It is very, very therapeutic, very, very healing.
But you feel warm anyway from a massage, don't you? I was going to just ask you, Maddalena, what if you were to choose out of your products, what's your favorite thing? Do you have one?
Oh, look, out of my products, oh gosh, okay. So my first love are my body butters. That's why I've got so many different ones.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to fall in love with my facial serums, especially the ones that I've just formulated and have made. So they'll be launched on Saturday at the market. But I must say I am in love also with the bath oil. See, everything I make, I don't make just for the sake of it. I make because I actually love what I make. So it's really hard to say. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
You can't really be pushing something if you don't really connect with it.
Well, you can, and the big companies do that. But us little, this is why it's so important to support local businesses, local artisan businesses. And there are many like myself, in particular, the markets that we have on, each month. We literally love and are passionate about what we create. It's not just selling something. We love it and we believe in it. That's the difference.
Gary from New Zealand.
Hi, Gary. Welcome.
We've got
love New Zealand. I've been there and I loved it. Love the food, love the people. Great place.
I don't know if you've just joined us, Gary, but we've talked about these beautiful products that Maddalena creates. Start bringing them to New Zealand. I mean, not bringing them. Of course, people can buy them everywhere. But imagine, I know that New Zealand's a very natural country and it has lots of its own stuff. But this is a small business that what we're becoming here is a community where we can help each other. I help Maddalena, she helps me, and this is a way of a nice way of. It's not affiliates. It's just a nice way of connecting, rather than also just selling through a website.
Exactly.
You're selling your things because you make them. But anyway, you probably been watching the whole time, so I'm just talking, just telling you what you already know.
Carry on. If I could mention, I do have some products for men as well. So that's slowly developing as well. And my Father's Day for Oz will be next Sunday. So I've got a few products there for men for Father's Day. So
there we go.
Yeah.
If any women on here would have someone they would like to buy products on behalf of their kids or for their father,
come and see me on Saturday. I think, Rohana, what's really, and I'll say what's really special and different about what we do, myself, yourself, and other local artisan businesses. We still, although I understand that we have to do things from a tech level, the way that the modern world does it, with Facebook, our social media and all that kind of thing, and Shopify and all that. But I think that there's nothing more wonderful than having personal service, interacting with someone face to face, talking with them, sharing, information, that physical contact. It's just, it won't die through people like ourselves. In a society where there's AI and you can't even now talk to someone to make a hair appointment. It's all online. It's very confusing for someone like me. It's like, I'm not used
I agree.
To that. I wanted to talk to someone about, my eyebrows, for example, because they've thinned out and they've gotten off very fair. And I thought, I might just look into a bit of feathering, tattooing, and I thought, but I don't really know. So I need to speak to someone before I make an appointment. So I know what I'm potentially booking. Well, there was no one to speak to. It was all online. And It's like, well, can I just come and talk to you? Well, yeah, for
It's
$50 you
hilarious. It's
can.
not hilarious at all, actually. No, I agree. Like even on a
It's,
smaller
for me, it was
level, like
overwhelming.
yeah, just we got to keep. I talk to people in the workplaces. If I do go into a supermarket, always talk about this, but always go to the human, and I make a point of actually talking to them as well.
Me
And I
too,
say,
Rahana.
this is why I'm here. They're just talking, looking, and it all getting videoed anyway. They're just looking at a screen, and is that really where people want to continue down that path?
You know what,
Now,
Rahana? If I could you just mentioned, we're being videoed anyway, and I hear you and I agree. But you know what? This has become my motto. There are just some things we can't change. I can't personally change. I can't do anything personally about what the outside world is doing. Okay. I can't do anything about that video. I hate it. I loathe it, but I will make sure that what I can change, I will do. So making a point of going to a register with a human being, I will wait there. I will wait 5 or 10 minutes. I'll make a point of it, but I want to be served. And when they're kind of calling me to go to those self-serve, I said, no, I want a human being, please. And you know what? And then I end up chatting with the person. They're a bit.
We've all got the same dialogue. Yes, exactly.
So I can make a difference there. That's how I can change things
So
in
you've
my
got to
world.
throw in the line, I don't work here.
Exactly. But I'm a bit sort of kinder than that, I guess. I try to be nice about
I
it.
understand. And then I have to say, look, it's nothing against you. I'm not putting you down. It's nothing to do with that. And I'm not a prima donna or a Karen or what. Sorry to Karen.
No. So we make the difference where we can. Yeah. Absolutely.
Look, on another hilarious, completely different note, because someone put it up ages ago about how they live somewhere where there was Machete Town. I forgot to put my microphone close, so I hope you can hear me. Actually, it's over there, and it just doesn't.
I can hear you. I can hear you well.
This millions spent on these machete bins are just
ludicrous,
insane,
pathetic, makes no sense.
It's just like another laughing the government laughing stock, aren't they? I mean, this woman is bizarre. As if people are going to go up and just I've just stabbed someone. Now I'll put it in the bin.
It makes no sense. It's money wasted when that money could be used on more valuable things.
So much wasted.
I'm just laughing at Anna Costa. I hate interacting with non-humans. Mind you, many humans are no different to non-humans. Yeah, sometimes, but you know what? We have to be the better person, Anna, and just still be kind and as loving as we can. And you'd be surprised how we can turn people around.
Yeah, no, I think there's also the robot-y look at the moment, which even younger people I know have been mentioned and noticed. There seems to be nothing going on there. Yeah. And this is all on track. Yeah. Money laundering. Well, yeah. Oh, exactly. Yes. So they spend a tiny amount for the bin, and then where else does the money go?
It's mad. It's just, you know what? No point focusing on that because it can drive our heads insane. It's just crazy.
Just while we've been talking here, I'm going to start to go and plan this now. I want to have an earthworm woman do. And I'm going to start to plan it. Something where it'll have to be in Melbourne. Well, no, I could do one.
You can start off in Melbourne. Rahana, we can start off in
Yeah.
You can start off in Melbourne.
Bring some people who I've had on the shows within those cities. And we have whatever. It's just starting to go in my brain. Okay, that's good.
You're on a roll now, Rahana.
I am. I mean, this week
right,
I literally
have
4 hours of work, which is going to pay bugger all. So I have to be thinking. I have to continue to think about what I can do here, because that doesn't cover even half the rent for a week. So yeah, I'm going to obviously it'll be something which is accessible, but it will be fun because I like fun, and I'm sure you do too,
And we
Maddalena.
all need a bit of fun.
Because it's a bit of fun. Yeah. Now I'm going to let you have the floor for the last 4 minutes. Whatever you, Maddalena, absolutely, because you took the words out of me. Yeah. Whatever you want to talk now, or promote, or talk about, or I can just reiterate, and it's not because I want. It's just these are absolutely exquisite. They really are. Smelling, texture, the visual, the little containers and everything. So, like you said, one will last you 6 months. So it's not like, oh, it's going to do you whatever, but it's more about the personal touch that she gives. So,
and the quality of the ingredients as well, Rahana. The majority are certified organic ingredients. And just to share the difference between something that's certified and something that's certified organic and something that's organic, they're still the same products, the same quality of ingredients. It's just the certificate is missing. That's all there is. Just for your own, just to know that. So I use between the two. Most of it, the majority is certified with the certificate. And, I do genuinely love what I do. I am very passionate about receiving a regular massage. I see the benefits almost instantaneously. There are many clients that I have that never experience just loving touch, and touch is so important. Especially at, these last years with the whole lockdowns and the COVID, and people were too afraid to touch one another. Some people are still burdened by that. And so that's really
giving
important.
yourself treats. Give yourself a treat,
Yeah. But, one of the first things I do before I even have a client, lay on my table is that as soon as they walk in, I embrace them. That's that's the first part of touch for me and my client. I embrace them. I welcome them into my space, or if I go into their space, because I also do lots of mobile. And I actually, before I even put them on the table, I will speak with them, usually 15 minutes. But, I've had clients where I've had to speak with them for, well, they've spoken to me for 45 minutes, where they've just shared their heart about what's going on in their lives and what have you. And it's important for them. So I never book people one after the other. I give myself space, because sometimes I have clients that need that, because it's not just the massage, but it's also the ministry behind it, which is just, helping people and making a difference and making them feel better about themselves. So then in turn, they can, step away feeling more confident, more empowered in a sense, more worthy, that they can go out and make a difference in someone else's life. So that's really important for me. That's part of my business. That's part of who I am as a business owner. And the same with the products. It's not just putting a bit of hand cream on your skin. It really is an experience. And part of that experience is also talking to me, spending time with me.
Yeah. And because of your past experience in life, or what makes you up, it makes you the open person to be able to actually do the same to other people, because we all have reasons why we get to where we get to and what we're doing, and what you're at a stage now, you're nurturing you, so it's nice to pass that to other people. Are you?
I am. I do nurture myself. I do. I told you what I did this morning. Even though you can't see anything, I literally gave myself the works this morning. Gave myself a coffee body scrub, so my body just awoke, and my skin just, got rid of any dead skin. Then I oiled myself down, gave myself a facial. It was almost hilarious, but in a wonderful way.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching on.
And Rahana, I put even a bit of lippy and makeup on for you, darling.
I put lipstick on
for you.
Oh, well, we can feel it. We're vibing it through that black screen. Well, all the better for you to be one of the people at my retreat or whatever. What probably not retreat. I can't. It's huge, but we start with a gathering at least.
Well, I'm right there beside you. Whatever
I think
you
in
need, I'm
Melbourne.
there because I love the idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
And
In fact, if we did
women,
it at the same time, when Fiona's here in October, even if it's
yeah,
not too close, we could incorporate what she's doing, and then people could
yeah.
go to. So, yeah, okay. The
And
brain is king.
different women doing different things, making a difference in
Yeah.
different ways, but all connected because of our values and our ethics. And we all have a little touch of the old school way, which is not a bad thing. That's the way I see it. I love it. I
Old,
love it. I
old
love.
school, as in communicating, or
Yes,
just
as in,
yeah,
like, there were just some things that yeah, and I think when I say the old school, not everything has to be on social media. It's like
yeah,
hands-on
yeah.
stuff. That
Well,
when
I
so when I
really
talk about old school,
appreciate
that's
it.
what I mean. Hands-on. We're still very hands-on, and don't
Look,
allow age to set you back. Don't think you've got nothing to give. Oh gosh, we need you. The world
yeah.
needs you. Our
Look,
society needs
I
you.
just
Our
want to say,
community needs you.
as
And
far
can
as
I just add one more thing? Rahana,
you
you
go,
and I always talk over each other. Can I just say, and this is something I've witnessed and experienced, again, just through the ministry, through what I do with the massage and the people that
yeah,
I've spent time with, I've seen some of my clients evolve, become better people, come
yep,
out of their little box and venture out and just, start walking in their passions
in
because
there exactly. Yeah.
yeah, and so I've seen things happen. So that's how important
Well,
it
what I
is
was
to
just
spend time with one another.
Yeah, what I was just going to say was you, actually an example, because you supported me last weekend. You drove 3 of your friends or 2 of your friends all the way up to Colac to come to watch our play, which was I'm so thankful for you to do that.
We
It's
had a
not a
fabulous day, Rahana, and
2 hour
it was
drive.
a fabulous play.
Yeah, so that's got to keep going as I have to find venues as well to get that up in Melbourne. But what I'm saying is you supported that, and that was really lovely of you. Because that was a
Was
big
my
thing.
The pleasure was mine,
Yeah,
Rahana. And
4 hours of driving.
I went down with 2 girlfriends from our
Mm,
community, and we just had the most beautiful day. The drive was exquisite. We talk. We had a lovely meal. Then we were emotional when we were watching the play, and we walked away and we talked about the play, and we had a lovely drive back. It was a really amazing day. A
oh,
really amazing
excellent.
day.
And did
Thank
you
you,
use the
Rahana.
bistro? Did you use the bistro? Did you
Yes,
say?
absolutely. Yeah, we sat in the
Oh,
tram and had something to eat for lunch.
wonderful. Oh, I'm really
Yeah,
glad
it was
because
good.
that's
It was
yeah.
so well worth it. It was so
Yeah,
well worth it. And a lot of people were kind of put off because of the drive, but the drive was beautiful. It was just
yeah.
nice to get away
It's an
from your
easy
own.
drive. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Um,
was a gorgeous drive.
It's funny because we in the car, I was just went up with Chris and we just talked for the 2 hours, and then I came back with Chris and Carla. Carla talked for the 2 hours, so you can do 2 hours of talking. It's gone.
Absolutely. Sometimes some of us need to sort of talk more than others.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
okay. There's a time to talk, there's a time just to listen.
uh,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And my son did that drive like the day after him getting his driver's license. I was like, he was just no. He turned up. He said, "I'm coming."
Oh, that's
Came
so good.
came to the evening one. Yeah.
That's so good.
Anyway, my daughter Em's living in Melbourne, studied to be a masseuse. She's great at giving
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she
Happy
is.
birthday to your daughter, Nettie. It's
Oh, it's her birthday.
wonderful.
Yeah.
If she ever wants to touch base with me and needs a bit of advice, please feel free to contact me. That is just good to have a young person,
Oh, see, she's gone.
study to
Yeah.
be a massage therapist. It's awesome.
So thank you all. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm very sorry you can't see this woman's amazing face. We can see her face, but you can't feel her energy, moving energy. But you will get to either go to the Last Stop Wine Bar next Saturday for the market. What time does it start?
So from 12 to 4 p.m.
Oh, that's right. So it's afternoon.
Yeah. But you can hang around. You can hang around afterwards if you like. Have a glass of wine or a soft drink or something to eat. There'll be live music. So we're going to have a singer-songwriter by the name of Lucia Glavis. So she'll be entertaining us on the day as well. So she's got a story as well. A mature woman who's come out and living her passions. She'd be interesting to speak to. I actually went to school with her. So there's a lot of us like us, that have started
on
our
Facebook
passions.
and Instagram. So as we said before, it's Intimate Duet.
Yep.
And the email
is intimateduet@gmail.com.
She says duet. I say duet.
Duet. I think I like duet better.
It's American duet. Hey, we got the intimate duet. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've broken that up. Go on. Anyway, you get the gist. intimateduet@gmail.com. So I'm going to end with the little ad, which is the first one. I'm trying to get the second one, which doesn't have the bad editing at the end. So just look away.
It's all good, Rahana. And you'll have to work on the bath oil, the intimate duet bath oil.
No. I love doing that sort of stuff.
And do something with that. Can I just say thank you for inviting me on? I really appreciate it. I appreciate all your listeners. I appreciate what you do, Rahana. And I can't wait to do something live with you. Whatever it is that you choose to do, it'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. And all of the earthwormers, earthy worms, will turn up. Thank you so much. And I'm going to end now.
And don't forget to mention earthwormwoman if you contact me in whether it's email or messenger. Please mention the show.
And have a massage.
Thank you, Jan Murphy.
Jan Murphy.
Bye. Thank you for your support.
The serums as well are really good.